If it could change your life, would you? Sorry. Sorry. She's just going real hard in that accent. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Nerd On, where all levels of nerd are welcome. My name is Tom, and we're back with the Xmen animated series. I'm going to just call it the 92 series, because I think that's what it is. And we're doing another react to episode 9, The Cure. Again, shout out to Black Diablo Mamba for suggesting this, and ultimately dooming all of you to have to watch this. If you guys want to see more of it, you got to do all the things and like and follow and comment and all that stuff. Engage with it, and yeah, we saw what happened with Juggernaut, and we saw that the X-Manor is still destroyed, and I think getting rebuilt by Colossus, but he's not going to stick around. So yeah, we don't know what's going to happen, but let's see what's going on. The current new D+ show 97 just wrapped up, so I gotta burn through these real fast, baby. So let's get it on. Okay, so some of that Genosha Island problems. Okay, we got Storm with the collars. I remember all this. Oh, so we're going back with Trask, maybe? Or back to Cable? We got that one Master Mold android who just walks by himself. Okay, this seems very Cable-centric flashback. So, yeah, we'll see what this cure is all about.
Dr. Frankenstein, perhaps?
His name's Gottfried Adler.
Frankenstein?
He's an expert on genetics, but he's not here. I sent him to Scotland.
Fire in his eyes. My haunted past. Is this the Hulk? Oh my God! Pull on Dark Knight Returns.
I'm Warren Worthington, the third. Who are you?
It's Angle. Right? Warren Worthington, that's the Angel, right? Now! Jesus.
You got
a snow angel. Foreboding or foreshadowing? Do it, bro. Yeah!
Well, you picked the wrong chalet to terrorize.
Chalet?
What's going on? Warren? Are you alright? What? Where's Warren?
He's all right. My weapon's set to stun. Where's Adler?
He's gone to Scotland.
Man, this episode's called The Cure, and it features Angel. This is pretty much Last Stand, right? Like, I could see why the Singer movie is just like, they just watched the first 10 episodes, and they were like, this is all we need, right? This is all we need to make 3 movies? Jesus.
I didn't mean to.
Why would you shoot with your eyes closed?
The Center for Mutant Research, my dear Moira. Can't you demand to review Dr. Adler's work?
I would if
Absentee
I could.
father.
But he's not really part of the center. He pays me well for everything. Dr. Adler, it's Moira McTaggart. I have an old friend here who's interested in your work. Professor Xavier from America.
That does not sound like Rose Byrne.
Not allowed. You promised no interference.
Oh. Oh!
Xavier! Not all mutants would agree with you. What do your X-Men say?
I don't know.
If you had the chance to change your
It
fate,
could change your life, would you?
Did.
Sorry. She's just going real hard in that accent.
I always did like working with my hands.
I like to work with my mind.
She could get this whole house done by herself. Why is she taking...
Big expert. Always giving orders. Making up for your screw-ups, Gumbo. Too bad you don't know.
Hey, the racial is back.
Pockets and steal candy from babies. And start worrying about these.
Oh. Rogue got both y'all.
You afraid I'm gonna hurt him? I always thought you had a soft spot for that Cajun.
About as soft as you, fathead. You gonna shut up or am I gonna have to help you? Hey, everybody! Guess who
Why
wants to
can't
talk to us?
superheroes just be happy?
Wants to become normal.
Yeah? Who?
There's no right or wrong in choosing to remain a mutant.
You have taught
She
us
wants to
value
hold
our
hands. That's a
not
good
for their
shot.
sake,
That was
but for
cinema
what
right
they
there,
can do
y'all.
for others.
You tell him, Storm. No deserters in this crowd.
Each of us will have to make his own decision.
I'm worried about Rogue, Cyclops.
You could change
Rogue.
your life, would you?
Why?
Because I know how she feels when I touch your hand. Or when we kiss.
Muir Island's no good for you. How about we go to Paris instead?
How about getting your butt out of my car?
Damn. Just straight through him. And he don't care.
Let's have
Dang!
a before you go. What's wrong,
She could just
Sheriff?
fly.
You know what happens when I touch somebody. You want to end up in the hospital?
Maybe it's worth it, no?
There's a lady sitting on the wing of the plane! I swear! You're an idiot! Cut the check. I provided some voice dubbing for y'all.
This friend of yours
Is that
better show
Avalanche or
up
Quake,
soon,
whatever his name is?
or I'm going back to jail. Just for something to do.
Are we becoming impatient, old stick?
The
Is that
name's
Pyro?
Avalanche, Limey, and what we're becoming is how about
He's
try
like the
and
Shyamalan
me?
firebenders. He can't produce the fire, he can manipulate the fire.
Well, all right, hun. Since you asked me nice.
Yeah, Rogue. This Rogue can like kind of take down the entire Avengers team. This Rogue is like on par with like Superman practically.
Hello? Dr. Adler?
Visitors are verboten.
I didn't fly across a whole
Foreboding.
damn ocean to take no for an answer. You make me like other people. And you can name your own price.
You have great strength as well as great beauty.
Don't say it like that, girl. Damn.
You wish to be. Come back in 1 hour. I will have an answer for you then. Apocalypse!
Oh!
You heard what she wanted?
Yes. Like all people, she is a fool. But she has great powers. You will use the machine and make her my slave.
Okay, so now Mystique has like speaking parts. It feels like in a regular TV show where they put someone in there, they didn't realize how much people would like them, and then gave them speaking roles.
Sure is pretty tonight. You ever been kissed, girl?
I'm beginning
Girl?
to think I never will be. The way you keep going on about the moon. Cody! Cody!
Woof.
No. You won't have
What is Cable doing? I know he's fighting against Apocalypse, but I don't know what he's doing
Of
here.
course you are, old darling. He's such a popular fella.
I love Cable's power so far they've shown. I have a gun. I shoot fire. I touch people and absorb their abilities. I have a gun. That's Cable.
What'd you mean?
So we thank the bad guys for breaking through and not having her become a henchman of Apocalypse.
A good doctor.
Right. You are making a terrible mistake.
You fool! I might be Morph.
I don't know.
How come they've never seen Adler yet? They've been sleeping this entire time? Rogue's seen him twice now.
Mystique.
And you're a fool, Pyro. I asked you to come here because I thought Apocalypse might find some use for you.
Who's Apocalypse?
Haven't the foggiest.
He's my master.
Sounds like a nice guy.
And he'll
Apocalypse.
crush you like an insect.
You mean you just made up this guy Adler?
He was really enough until he met Apocalypse.
Personally, I find this frightfully confusing.
Y'all get away from him.
It gets worse.
Or you'll need a doctor, sure enough.
Cyclops, Jean, what are you doing here?
Rogue's disappeared,
What
Professor.
are we doing here?
She has come here to see Dr. Adler to undergo his treatment.
If she has,
They haven't seen you in like
maybe
weeks,
she's
man.
losing more than her mutant powers.
All's fine. It's like, hey man, sorry I couldn't say anything. I miss you. Nope.
Collars you made. That makes you a dangerous man.
Yeah, did the real one just die then?
To live.
Get away from that man. What do you think you're doing?
Making the world safer for mutants.
Cable and Magneto should be friends. His gun, his power, his one power. Or does he have, what is this, grenades?
You are making a terrible mistake.
Do you believe me now?
There's Adler.
Where's the red glowing? Is that like his spidey sense? What's happening? Is that him being angry?
No.
Father! But Cable, that's your mom and pops. Gene, you have telekinesis. You can fly.
Thank you, Rogue. You don't know how much this means to me.
But I thought you wanted to be cured.
That's what I thought too.
I came here to warn you, Doctor, but it looks like I'm too late.
Why did you not tell me you are a mutant?
You fly
Why do you
so
think I've
slow.
supported your research?
You wish to be changed?
Is the treatment ready?
Apocalypse?
You have a whole costume for your wings.
That is why I must destroy it.
Dun dun dun. All right, we have finished episode 9, The Cure. It's kind of funny. Just, I must destroy it. I don't know. It's very 90s. It's very 90s, like I've said. But all right, we got Apocalypse, we got Mystique, we got Warren, we got Cable. Obviously, we're setting up something. We're going to get some explanations and some exposition drops in the next episode, hopefully. It's really funny. It's just like, this is 9 episodes after being like, what are mutants again in this show? But again, I don't know. I feel like in the 90s, early 90s, it could have been like, X-Men's so popular. Now there's a new TV show. It could be like huge, right? Like Batman was big, and then the animated series got big. So like kids can get access to it faster. So I don't know if this was the same thing where like instead of a movie or instead of like the comic books for the X-Men video games, it was like, okay, now kids can access it through the animated series. So it's just an interesting kind of mental exercise to kind of think like, what was things like for people who are watching this for the first time. And man, we're already going to we have like 60 more episodes. I don't know, like again, it's so funny like how it's been just so molded by the film franchise. Like we get to Apocalypse almost every time. There's a cure. There's like high stakes all the time, and it happens just like this. In the first 10 episodes, we're like, Apocalypse is here. We've seen Magneto. We've seen Sabretooth. We know the beef. We know the love triangles. And are like, okay, like, let's go then. I guess we're not, wasting any time. So, yeah, I'm excited to see what the next episode is. If you liked what you saw and had some commentary, please note it down in the comments below. Be sure to like and subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll see you next time. You know the drill. As always, nerd on.